Hi, this is Mike Stone for the History 101 Visual Project on Chapter 3 in Week 5. Here you can see the overview of everything that I've put down. So the first part is the thesis for the chapter. So I have up here, then we said diversity is our greatest strength. And these are the Republicans up here talking about how the freedom and opportunities that are afforded to them were made possible at the cost of a diverse population and social demographic. The biggest lie here is for us to think that they do not want diversity. They do want diversity. They just don't want diversity where they're located. They don't want it around them. They just want to make money off of it. And that's what they're really laughing at here. Not that they don't value diversity. It's that they are promoting an egalitarian ideology to oppress the masses and become wealthier and more elite. And not to be biased in political parties, but not only do the diverse make the wealth for the elite, but the elite also get to choose who the diverse is. As we see Joe here saying, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you're not black. The second part of the visual project is the course reader article. And this graphic shows a haploview of the genetic origin and history of the speed in thoroughbreds. So thoroughbreds are a specific breed of horse that has been crossbred to create another breed, the quarter horse, the American quarter horse. This is a breed that was created in early colonial America. It excels at sprinting for short distances and it's highly maneuverable. So it's perfect for races on streets around town and for work in the field with cattle. This is a breed established to support a corrupt society based on exclusiveness and the physical, moral, and psychological subjugation of others. And it has been written in the code of the universe. It's a news article hidden deep to be deciphered and used as a reference to historical events, and I find that scary. So the third part is the case study from the video lecture, and this is Hex the Patriarchy. I found it on a subreddit called Witches vs. Patriarchy, and I enjoy this sub as I know a couple people who are practicing witches. One thing I have noticed about the sub is that it's not really about witchcraft a lot, but more on the aspect of taking over power from the patriarchy. But with this graphic, I think it symbolizes both the magic and the push against adversity well, and shows the taking back of imagery that's been used to discredit women's abilities. When the elite feel threatened, they'll do their damnedest to stop the threat, even at the cost of logic. The fourth part of the visual project is two different opinions on any discussion question. And the first one is a lot of people are using the NFL in regards to slavery, betting, and competitiveness. This is a long-standing narrative being reinforced here, and that you narrow the routes to success for minorities by showing that the only way to become equal with the elites is through cooperation and reward. It's the carrot and stick idea. This is accomplished by taking advantage of the diverse common majority through use of their creative and physical talents. Any intelligent scene would be frowned upon, and the result of such intelligence would probably be credited to an elite. The other aspect of the discussion, another one that I saw, was on social media. Profit is not always felt monetarily, but in how you want others to perceive yourself. The amount of likes and shares that someone gets is almost just as important as the amount of money we gain. It is all about keeping up with the Joneses, which seems to be deeply seated in the American psyche. For me, this cartoon equates the number of likes as the number of bypasses. So a double bypass, the Joneses had a triple. And the last part here, the headline is Trump devours bacon's ideology of populism, creating a message of help and equality to the majority of people, while at the same time working against the good of these people. The commonalities between Bacon and Trump. For Bacon, he emphasized losing British identity using Native Americans. Trump emphasized using American identity using Mexicans and Muslims. They both said you're overtaxed. They both said that the rich government is taking advantage of its citizenry. Bacon said you have failure to make land available to us because of natives, and Trump says restrictions on corporate access to federal land for profit needs to be opened up. These two pictures I found side by side, this is Bacon's rebellion, this is Bacon, and you can equate him to Horn Dude. But the beard and the facial expressions, and he's got a cane and a stick, and this guy with the flag instead of the drum, and the white bust over here and that, and then the background lighting. I don't know if you could get two more perfect pictures to put side by side to equate Bacon's rebellion and Trump's rebellion.